Wish Upon a Black Star. You want to tell us about that and the time that it's taken to get this out?
It would take me about 7 years to explain why it took 7 years to put this album out, so I'll give you the abbreviated version. I started writing demos in 2005, somewhere around there, and I decided to approach the album in a completely different way than normal, and that was why it took so long, because instead of just starting a song and then taking it to completion, I wrote a bunch of demos, sifted through those, picked the ones I wanted, and then had to track all these different ideas, and I ended up with a mess, and then I had to strip it all back down and start from scratch and re-record it, and it's just a really long process. In between there, did tours and did remixes and did other albums, so it's kind of embarrassing to tell somebody it took 7 years to make an album, but it wasn't 7 consecutive years. I did take lunch breaks and other things during that time. But now that it's done, I feel actually very liberated because I can do anything I want. I've been tethered to a sound that I started creating 7 years ago.
Well, I mean, I can say that, like, I've heard your music before, and especially the video with the blue glasses, you know.
Frozen.
Yeah, really neat stuff. So, you're doing a contest of some sort, right? Video games? What's up with that?
It's called First Person Shooter. It's one of my newest songs. It's actually not on Wish Upon a Black Star. It's on Soundtrack to Voices in My Head, which is my film, TV, and video game-based deal. All music for that, mostly instrumental. And we're basically saying, here's the song. If you're a gamer, chop up some video to this and we'll have a competition. In fact, it's already done and I think it's been voted on. I don't know that we have a winner. Do we have a winner yet? For still open. Votes are still open.
Well, Rod, that's good news. How long have you been doing, let's say, you know, licensing for video games and movies and so on and so forth?
I want to say the first movie I was in, I think, was called Python, and I think there was a lesbian scene.
Oh, wow.
And
okay.
I had a song in there. And I think I got $100 for it, or maybe $0.
Hey,
I don't remember.
any money is good money, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Even during big snakes eating lesbians in the woods. I haven't seen it, so I've heard about it though. And that was probably 10, 12 years ago. What happened is, I guess my brain, I'm always making music that scores films in my head.
Right.
So I'm not really scoring anything specific, but the sound I make for some reason works in that world. So we started getting it to different people in the film industry, and they started going, oh, this works great for this, and before you know it, I'm in Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Iron Man, you know, like the new Mission Impossible and Battleship and all that. So now I've become the sound of a lot of those bigger comic book-based things, which is cool with me, because I've already heard that sound in my head, and now I've become known for that, so.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Win-win.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I could even pay my rent now, too. My mortgages.
So what's next for Celldweller?
Tonight's show at Fetish Ball, namely.
Fetish Ball, Phoenix, Arizona.
That is the most immediate thing, besides dinner. Dinner will be first, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to wait. Dinner, then Fetish Ball, and then I have 2 more weekends of shows, and then I'm off to Russia, Latvia, the Ukraine, and Estonia for a tour over there that kicks off on Halloween. And then I'm in the UK in March sometime, but I'm planning on spending a lot more time next year doing 2 things, hopefully, and this will probably change, so I shouldn't say it, but I will anyway.
Do it, just say it.
Just say it. I'm going to be producing a lot more music,
okay,
because I feel like I've spent a long time making just one album, and I want to make a lot more music, and I'm going to be putting together a much bigger version of my live show.
Okay, we're excited to see it tonight, by the way.
Okay, this is not actually the full live show tonight. This is like more the DJ set. It's more of a live DJ thing, because I do some live vocals, but I'm planning on...
blue glasses? Are we getting the...
No blue glasses. There'll be blue glasses on the screens,
okay,
but I won't actually have them, because if someone punched me in the face, I would go blind.
Right. So where did you come up with the idea for the light bulbs?
I'll tell you, it was during the filming of all the footage for my backing tour, which I have a DVD out, Blu-ray, Live Upon a Black Star, and it's me and Brett, who is Blue Stolid, who's actually from Phoenix, moved to Detroit. He's now in my studio,
okay,
and he was part of my Celldweller live show, so we had a more rock electronic live show thing going on. So we filmed this whole Blu-ray, and all this footage for the backing show, because I wanted all custom footage that's synchronized to the music and purposeful for the live show. So while we're filming it, my friend who owns a production company who filmed it, Acme Pixel Movers, just went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So I walked into his office and I looked down and I started digging through stuff, and then I picked up these light bulbs and I'm like, well, what are these for? He's like, I don't know. I just bought them. So I screwed them in and plugged them into the wall, and then I just went like this, and he goes, that looks sick. So I said, hold on, and I ran out to my car and I grabbed a pair of like $10 glasses I'd sitting in my car, and he duct taped them to the
Dope.
to the
It's pretty
glasses.
rad.
And,
I
I mean, that's
like it.
literally how it happened. Like in 10 minutes, I labor over such, an album for 7 years, and then an idea I have in 10 minutes ends up becoming a bigger thing than something that I labor over for months. So
Light bulb glasses.
light bulb glasses.
I think you should start marketing that.
I'd like to. We actually talked about trying to manufacture it, but it's a little more. If you come up with a protocol, I'll split you in on it somehow. Because I don't a prototype. I mean, not a protocol. But sometimes that's how stuff works. Usually, it doesn't. It takes me a really long time. I edit and edit and edit.
Well, of course, you're an artist. Nothing is ever finished.
I don't know. I hope I am. My mom says I am, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. So. But I just, sometimes something happens just that quickly and ends up, and so literally we strapped these on and turned all the lights off, and he just started filming, and I just started acting like a complete imbecile, and he said, that looks sick.
Yeah,
and
it's
so we
seriously
just,
one of the coolest videos we've seen, so.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
thank you. Well, you'll probably get to see it tonight, too.
Rad.
But I didn't say that because I can't give any secrets.
Okay, don't say
Right.
anymore.
Thank you very much, Klayton, for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
Thank you.